good evening. I hope you guys are doing well. I've got a haul. I haven't made a haul video in so long because I've been really, let's see, can we call it low buy? It has been low buy for me. Definitely not no buy, obviously. And I'm just sharing this because this is a few months of orders. So I didn't order all this at once. I didn't even order all of this in 1 month. This is a few months, a few orders. And so I just gathered it all up. Some of it I've actually used or shown you before, but I just gathered it all up because these are my hauls. Some of it, most of it I have not used yet, but I'm really excited to use it. So I just wanted to show it to you guys because y'all know I've been on a low buy this year, but it doesn't mean I've been perfect. I most certainly have not. But you know, progress is progress and I'll take it. So, and I'm really excited to work with this stuff. And the cool thing is I get to share it with y'all. Hey, Jamie, good morning. Yeah, I'm so excited you're catching me. You know what? I recorded a couple of videos for this week and then it was crazy. On Mother's Day, I got to actually craft for a few hours and I made some cards and they were kind of a total bummer. And energetically, it just really threw me off. So I ended up not editing that video or any others or posting anything this week. But I came into my craft room at 4 o'clock this morning. Hey there! Oh my gosh! Hi, IT. I'm so glad you caught me. Good morning. I know it's not your morning, but yeah, I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. I came in. I finally cleaned up my mess. I didn't even film the outro to that video and those cards because I was so disappointed. But I'm going to share them anyways because I don't think every card making session is a success. And I'm not trying to ever, perpetuate the myth that every card making session is a success. So I'm going to share the video anyways, even though I don't really like the cards. Later, another time. I have to edit it still. So I came in this morning, I cleaned up my space. I still don't really like the cards. I put away the supplies. I filmed the outro. And then I started gathering, well, a few of these things came in the mail. And I started kind of gathering the things that I had bought from these two companies. And I just wanted to share them with you. You know, I'm going to start with Kindred Stamps because they are pretty new to me. If you saw my Star Wars video that I did with my son on May the 4th, those are the only two Kindred Stamps sets I've ever had, and I love them. And I just kind of rediscovered them, and I've been looking for them, like trying to figure out if they have a design team and like where to find them. And I got, well, this came in my order, Netflix and craft. That's what I do sometimes, when I'm crafting and making videos for you guys. I just like turn on entertainment and I craft. And so this is going in my here in my studio or craft room for sure because that's exactly what I do. But they sent me this card, which is cool because on the back it has the places to find them. And so they are on Instagram, which is cool because I'm not on Facebook. And then this is kindredstamps.com, which is where I've been purchasing their stamps from. So that's really sweet. I'm glad they included that because I was kind of looking like, around for more information about them. I got this really cool, it's from Buttons Galore or morebuttons.com. I just don't have anything in these colors, and I really do like using gemstones, the faux gemstones, but these types of embellishments are my favorite, I think. And so I don't have any of these colors, and I just decided to go for it. They really go with this collection that I gotten. By the way, guys, I think I've shared this with y'all before, but I don't know. If you're new to card making and you don't have like a crystal katana and don't want to make that investment, because this is like wax and it does have to be refilled from time to time. I mean, I haven't used mine up and I've had it for years, and it's a good investment. I'm not gonna shade that. But if you were to pick up a diamond dot kit, I wanted to show you guys this, that they come with, most of them come with a tray. Okay, so I've talked about it before, like if you wanted trays for your stones. I just wanted to show y'all how pretty. Can you see how gorgeous those are? Anyways, these kinds of trays are really nice because, you know, you can feed the stones or embellishments right back into your container. So I do really like to use those. I have some little triangle ones that I bought off Amazon. You can get them, oh, that's a sound, all kinds of places. But what I want to show you, so usually in these diamond dot kits, you get a tray like this. Carmen Sparkle Heart let me have hers because she loves to do diamond dots and she has lots of these. And she's like, here, Mom, you can have this. Anyways, they come with these little wax things, and these just happen to be heart-shaped. That they're usually a rectangle or square. Okay, and you just like put the wax in the tip here. Let me open that back up. This is just a much cheaper version because you could get diamond dots that have one of these kits, and you would have 2 tools that you could use in card making plus a lot of diamond dots. So I'm just saying, I think it's a good investment. That's not what this is. It's not what this kit is, you know, but I've been talking about it. At least I think I shared it in another video, and I wanted to actually show you a kit since Sparkle Heart gave me one. Good morning, Julia. Welcome. So yeah, anyways, if you need a more cost-effective version of a crystal picker-upper like the crystal katana or whatever, an embellishment tool, maybe consider a diamond painting kit. All right, so I got those. Sorry, it's like squirrel. I got this You're a Queen. Hey. Good morning. Well, Sally, I don't think it's your morning, but hello. I'm so glad you're here. So Queen Amidala from Star Wars is what's inspired this stamp. I grew up with a whole lot of Garfield in my life. You know, I grew up in an age where we actually, like, my mom always read the paper, so I always got the comics section, and I loved it. And my mom loved Garfield. We even had a Garfield phone. And so when I saw this, it's just so cute. And Odie, hey Melissa, good morning. Okay, this next one is what made me discover Kindred Stamps again. Okay, I was on Instagram, danger, Instagram. And someone made a card with these 2 stamp sets, and I was in love. And then this was something that they released later, or at least I didn't see it the first time I shopped with them. But this is the candle, the family candle from the film. And then, oh, it's the afternoon. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know these characters or what this movie's from or what movie this is from. This little guy is so cute. But I was so excited, and I wish I could think of the person on Instagram who shared her card, but I had to have it. Oh, this girl's fabulous. I love them all. I love all of the characters. I love her. We don't talk about Bruno. All of this stuff. Now, these sentiments, I have to say, like, if I were to use this stamp sets, I would definitely say that these really go with the film. Family is everything. That really goes with the film, but like, uh, some of them, it's like I get where they're going with it, but I'd probably be more specific. Like, I definitely need a We Don't Talk About Bruno card for sure. And there's just some other quotes I would probably pull from the movie. I understand that they're not going to put them in the stamp sets because these are just inspired, right? But I loved these. And then y'all know I'm a sucker for paper, and there were two different ones. There was Floral Tile and Casita Courtyard. And I live in South Texas, so this kind of stuff, I don't know, it just never gets old for me. I just love Mexican and South American art. This film was supposed to be based in Colombia, I believe. But I just love the vibrancy of color, the texture, the graphic design, and they're double-sided. Oh, I love these papers so much. Such. So those are that's the Floral Tile. Okay. And then there is the Casita Courtyard. Let's look at it. I haven't looked at any of these. Almost lunchtime. Let's see, Melissa, it's 5:30 in the morning there. You've been up since 2:15. Yeah, it is almost lunchtime. Oh my goodness, you got up earlier than me. Oh, that's fun. Look at that one. I like that. That's cool. I like it a lot. Okay, these are gorgeous. Love these papers. So pretty. It looks like you get, it doesn't say, but we can do the math ourselves, okay? So it looks like there are, how many designs? A lot. Where's the repeat? Sorry, let me see here. There's the repeat. So looks like there's 12 designs since they're double-sided, and you get like 4 of each. So that's awesome. I think this is about I'm just guessing here, but I think this is about a 48 page pack. But man, it's gorgeous. And I did get the stencil too. I got this stencil. Oh, I was looking for that. Okay. This kind of really looks like this, and I just like it. The other thing I really like about this stencil is I've been buying more fine line stencils, and they break on me because I have a heavy hand when it comes to blending. And these are really nice because everything is separated enough that I know that this stencil, I can't break this one if I break this one, I really need to take it easy. Like, I won't break this one. This one will be fine. So I really liked this one a lot. Plus, I think it'll be pretty easy. Like, if I want to mask, you know, around the centerpiece and only do this in a color and then mask over it and do this in a blended color. I think because of the way this is designed and the amount of space and separation, will make it easy to really get different colors and blends on that stencil. So I'm really excited about it. So those are the 2 paper pads with the 2 stamp sets and 1 die. I basically just built myself a kit, if you will, and I can't wait to use this stuff. So I really just fell in love. There's some more, even though this is already so much, there's definitely some more Kindred stuff I have my eyes on. I love the Ninja Turtles, Wizard of Oz. There's some different ones that I'm just like really loving, but I'm being good. Maybe later this summer, that kind of thing. We'll see. But first I have to use this stuff first. So they didn't have the Star Wars themed one in stock that I really wanted, but there's this galactic paper pad. So I love this. Man, this paper is cool. I love this paper. So cool. Isn't that neat? I know you kind of have to be a fan. Yeah, it looks like you do get 4 of each design. We know what those are. Neat. Loving the back of these. So cool. Oh, I love this paper. Pew pew. This is fun. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love this paper. Oh, it's so good. So nice. I just really like that the back is all the earth tones and the sepia and like brown. Ooh, that one's Galaxy. How fun is that? But then this would be like the sepia brown. This would be kind of the B side, I think. Nice. Oh, I love this paper. This is the kind of paper that makes you want to hoard things. All 3 of these paper packs give me hoarding tendencies, but I'm going to use them. I promise. So, okay, that was a few orders. That wasn't anything I did all at once. It was just, and I was really just trying to pick my favorites that I really wanted to use. I got a couple that are like adult themed. And so I'm not going to share them here because I don't want to incidentally offend anyone with that. I bought them because I have some feisty brothers and friends who I know I can make cards using those supplies and they'll absolutely love it. But I know they're not for everyone, so I just want to make sure I'll keep those to myself. Okay. You know what? I have only been sleeping like 4 hours a night. Heather, hi! Welcome. Oh, all y'all are such troopers to be here with me. Yeah, Jamie, I can't wait to play with those supplies. I'm really excited about it. Retirement rocks. Good for you, Jamie. I better start saving for mine and stop buying card making supplies. Or I'm going to spend my retirement working. Oh, yeah. You know, I have been really, I want to say, like, I know this seems like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's been over a couple of months, and I have left a lot behind. I have a lot of full carts sitting around on different websites, and I don't check out. So, I definitely do spend less time looking these days, and I do shop my stash more. And, it turns out that I actually love everything in my stash. And how I know that's because I bought it, right? So my stash is tailored for me. It's full of goodness, and definitely I want to encourage y'all to use yours. At this point, I buy things that I definitely don't have for the most part, anything like it, or things that I know I'll get a good amount of use out of, or just fully enjoy. Okay, so now I have a subscription. I subscribed to the Not Too Shabby paper. So this stuff is all from the Not Too Shabby shop. I subscribed to Jamie's paper kit. So it's a monthly kit. It's like $13 a month, and you get 2 paper pads. And I really wanted last month's kit, but I was too late and they were sold out. And so I subscribed this month because I really wanted this paper pad. I think I've shown it to you guys already, but what I love is that now there are these cut aparts, and I love that they're not like rectangle cut aparts. I mean, those are all fine, but like Echo Park and all the companies that make the cut aparts that are all like rectangles or squares, but these are more like ephemera, and I like these so much. And You can, if you have a brother scan and cut, you can cut them out, or you can fussy cut them. But I just really, really like them. I love these images, and I love this color. We used to always fish when I was young, and we had a pond near our house that had cattails. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh, it just took me back to my childhood. But yeah, I love that. I love the bokeh and this like kind of marbleized with some glitter. Just really pretty paper pad. All these different things. This is really unique. I love this pattern. Both of, I like all of it. Like all of it, all of it. I really like this fish with the text, you know, the pattern paper kind of texturized fish. I love that. I love everything about this paper pad, you guys. Every single page. So the good thing is that I do believe you get 4 of each. So you get 24 double-sided designs and 4 of each design. So that's really nice. So that means you'd have, if you wanted to use the ephemera side, you could get 4 of each thing, or maybe you could use 2 and get 2 with the bokeh if you were really torn and you wanted to use both. But it just gives you lots of options so you don't hoard. And then this one, Man's Best Friend, I'm definitely going to be using this one for a Father's Day gift, a Father's Day card this year. I'm starting from the back, I don't know why. But this looks like our dog, kind of. I mean, she's a lot more fluffy, but she pretty much, when she's laying down, she looks like that. So we're gonna definitely have to use this for, I got my hubby, I got Dr. Shrub a t-shirt, a personalized one for Father's Day that says the dog father instead of the Godfather. And it's written in like the Godfather kind of text, but it says the dog father, and then it has our dog's name and when we got her, because she is like 100% his dog. She loves him so much, and it's so sweet. It's his first dog. He had to wait till he was 40 to get his first dog, but he got one, and she's wonderful. We all love her. She belongs to us all, but her heart really belongs to him. So anyways, I'm excited to use this. I just think it's a fun paper pad, and I can use it for my kids, for my hubby. I'll definitely get use out of this. We have a lot of dog lovers. But anyways, for the kit each month, you get 2 paper pads. And knowing Jamie, they'll be different like this. So hopefully it'll be something for everyone. You know, it's just like these are illustrated very differently. The color patterns are very different. The themes are very different. And I like that a lot. So I'm really excited. It's the only kit I'm subscribed to this year. One of the things I did for this low buy year was kind of unsubscribe from some of my kits that I was getting. Okay, this is an older stamp. It's still from this year, no, last year, 2021. But I just don't have any unicorns in my stash that are illustrated so beautifully and that are so large. And I liked that we have like a running one, a jumping one, and one that's laying down. I liked that variety. And then I loved the sentiments. You're pure magic. You make life sparkle. Wishing you a magical day. It's going to be rainbows and unicorns kind of day. Never play leapfrog with a unicorn. Wishing you a magical day. You're one of a kind, and I believe in you. And then I love the birds. Just everything got me on this one. And like I said, I don't have anything in it. So, or anything in it. I don't have anything like it. Okay. Then I got this pop-up surprise die from Jamie, that from the MFT. It's for the inside of your card so that when you open it, something pops up. I like pop-up features, and I know how to make them without dies, but I didn't know how. I can't really cut this one. Really, I know I could do a no dies, no problem and do this, But sometimes it's just easier. I think it was like $8. Just run it through the die cut machine and make it easy on myself. Hey, Dawn, good morning. Okay, I am going to do a whole series on my channel, like a Southwest series, because I'm a sucker for anything like this. And those mariachis just, they make me dance. I don't know. I love the mariachis. The first stamp set I ever bought was waffle flower. Isn't that funny? First stamp set I ever bought was waffle flower from Amazon. I bought, it was a number, I still have it. I know I have it, but it was one with numbers. And I loved the way they were illustrated. And I love Waffle Flower's people. And who doesn't need a mariachi group? Plus the flags, all the fun decorations. These two are too cute. And I actually got the bundles. So I want to take a minute to say thank you all for using my affiliate link to Not Too Shabby. It enables me to make these splurges. Y'all have been very generous to use my link, and then Jamie's very generous to her design team, and so I would, normally have more hesitation with maybe getting the bundle, but I could do it because of you guys, so I want to say thank you very, very much. I like that they actually used, some Spanish in this set too, but yeah, I totally want to do a Southwest themed card series because I have a lot of Southwest themed stamps. This Taco Girl, I have used her. I haven't released that video. I have like 4 videos that I'm like, am I going to delete them or am I going to release them? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I have used her before. She is adorable. There are 2 things I love, Tacos and You and Gracias Senorita. So cute. I have a best friend and a nephew that both have Cinco de Mayo birthdays, and then I have a niece, and hers is on the Day of the Dead, so that's kind of fun too. I know I'll always get use out of my Southwest stamps, and like especially my Mexican inspired stamps for that reason. Okay, this was over a couple of orders, but I have been slowly building up this collection so I can share it with you guys. I've been kind of just getting one piece at a time, and luckily they were still in stock so I could do that. These are all from Miss Ink Stamps, and this is like a jungle themed release. Jamie still has a little bit of it in her shop. I fell in love with it. Okay, I always loved Jungle Book and Tarzan and all of those kinds of things growing up. I always loved monkeys. For so long, I loved monkeys. We had a monkey when I was real little. Oh my gosh. That monkey and my mom just could not get along. So we didn't have the monkey for long. I think we had it for about a year before it had a new home. But lots of funny stories, and so this really just got to me, and so little by little I've been bringing it home, and I've been waiting for it so I can share it all with y'all. This one is super sweet. I just can't wait to make things like with all of it, at my disposal. So it has some good sentiments, but I just really love the way it's drawn, and I love all the different types of animals and plants. So let's look at these, look at all that variety. Friends make everything better. I'm glad to have a friend like you. You're fierce. Oh my goodness. So this is Jungle Friends. This is Jungle Kids. And definitely I would say like these are more like kiddish drawn. Like this is like a baby elephant, and I don't know. It makes sense to me. And this is Jungle Friends. And then this one is Jungle Ruins, which, yes, this is so good. I love this stamp. Okay, let me measure it for you guys. Inquiring minds want to know. This is 5.5. What do you know? By 4.25. They must know that we're card makers, huh? So this right here is 5.5 by 4.25, all by itself. So there's your background. Oh man, I just really love it. It's a jungle out there. There's no lie in that. Take a walk on the wild side, and it's your day to go wild. And separate little monkeys here, an orangutan, and then this is a really cool piece too. Just really unique, right? And y'all know I like making like film inspired or book inspired cards, so that'll be so fun. I have the funniest story about Tarzan too and my husband, so this was just a no-brainer. Hey there, Kendra, welcome. Hi, Sherry, good evening. Good evening. I'm so glad you're here. Another thing that they released in this jungle release with Miss Ink was some stencils. I really loved these bubbles or like cheetah print. I knew I could use it for like ocean scenes or, you know, the jungle theme. I can use it for anything. I could just use this on a background and slap any sentiment on it and it would probably work. So I knew I'd get a lot of use out of this. And this was more of a splurge, but I love it. So this is a 3-piece plus including the mask, but it's a zebra. I like the size of it. And this is like the shadows of the zebra. These are the stripes. And then I love that they include a mask. So I can, if I can cover it if I wanted and add splatter or whatever and not mess up everything that I had blended. So love that there's a mask included. So yeah, that was a total, for me, it felt like a splurge to get this particular stencil. There's also a cheetah one. Obviously, I've got to draw the line somewhere. So I went with zebra. Okay, so that's that collection, and then I got a couple of random things. If you don't shop with Jamie yet, hey Carla, welcome, good morning. If you don't shop with Jamie yet, you might not know that one, you can always get 10% off your order. N2S10, like not too shabby, N2S10 will always get you 10% off your order. If you spend 60 or more, she'll throw in a lovely free gift. This particular time it was these amazing like holographic, sorry my lights are just glaring, but these stickers, she usually has like different promotions like for Doodlebug and for different companies. Sometimes it's a stamp, sometimes it's a die, sometimes it's you know, embellishments, it's whatever, but it's always wonderful. So there's you know, free gift, there's percentages off, and then I know if you subscribe to some of her kits you can also get discounts. So I recently got a Mink machine and I'm really just don't know, you guys, how much I'm going to use it or how much I'm going to love it without a printer, a laser printer, but I did go ahead and pick up these floral toner papers, and I haven't looked at them yet because I want to get use out of the machine. It was, you know, an investment, and right now I don't have any toner pages in my collection, so I thought, well, I'll pick these up and at least get some foiling done. Plus, these would be really pretty, even black and white. But I'm definitely going to be slapping some foil on these for sure. So I got these. And I couldn't decide. Oh yeah, it smells like toner. Not strong. I just can smell a little bit. So there's 12 sheets, 2 of each design. So I got the 4x9 slimline version. and the 6x6 version. I think the designs are going to be the same. It's just different. Yeah, it's just different shapes of paper. So, yeah, this will just give me something to practice my foiling with. You're saving for a laser printer. Yeah, I need to, Melissa, because, you know, I got what sent me over the edge for the Mink was some Simon Hurley videos where he showed how you could emboss with embossing powder, like clear embossing powder. Any stamp set you have in your collection, you just stamp it, emboss it lightly. You don't want to over emboss. You really need that that powder on there. Then you emboss, and then you can run it through a Mink, and so you can foil any stamp set you have. And I was like, okay, that's it, I'm in, because I've really been holding back from the whole foiling thing, because I really like, if I buy a glimmer machine, then I've got to start buying all the dies and all the things, and it's like, ugh, I've bought enough. You know, this goes back to like more of a low buy approach. So that's why, plus I like to use printables and digitals, and so I went the Mink route. Yeah, it's like a laminator. The difference between a Mink and a laminator is that with a Mink machine, there's like 5 different heat settings. So, you know, depending on your foil and on the job you're trying to do, you get more versatility with a Mink because you can have it on a lower setting or a higher setting. I think that's the main difference. And then there's like a couple of rollers versus just one. So you get a higher pressure, I think. So there's just a few things that made me think it would be worth. Oh gosh, you're horrible at embossing. It's just hopeless. Never get the powder to melt, or the surface is not even, or something. It breaks my crafty heart. Well, keep trying. That's what I got to tell you. Practice, 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 because I was really terrible at first too. One thing is that I always have to use my embossing tool. And then, you know, my powder tool. I still have this one from, I mean, I've been using it for years, but it does get my hands all powdery and dry. So I have thought, they have some new ones on the market. I have thought about eventually getting one. But for now, that one works. Anyways, you know, I always use my powder tool, and then I heat up my gun. It might be your gun. I had like you know, an inexpensive one from Michael's when I first started, and I could never get successful results. And then I got, you know, a higher quality heat gun, and it definitely made a huge difference. So it could be the tool and not you. Another thing is that I make sure it's nice and warm before I ever take it to my paper. And then most of the time I heat from the back of the paper. So if this is embossed, I hit it with heat from the back. And that heat helps prevent blow off. So it helps to prevent the embossing powder from blowing off, especially if maybe your ink wasn't that juicy, or maybe you waited and you didn't put the heat to it right away. So that's another thing. Oh, Jamie has a suggestion of try putting it on aluminum foil to help melt it. That's good. Kendra loves her Mink machine. Good. I need to use mine more too. Hey Kendra, by the way, I plugged mine in. Now I will tell you, I am Clark Griswold of the craft room. Like plug on plug on plug. So it could be me. But I plugged in my Mink machine for the first time, and it was like the lights went down, and like, Uh-oh, I felt like I was draining the electric grid and that Texas might lose its power again. Like, I'm serious. Everything, it like drew, it had so much power. Um, it drew, I don't know. But then, like, I plugged it into a strip that has 44 other things plugged in. So it could just be me. The next, and I've only used it one time because I just got it last month. But I was like, I'm going to have to use it again and not pull a Clark Griswold and like plug it in just in its own plug and see what happens. Yeah, plug it into the wall. Exactly. Don't be like, so I have this strip and I plugged my strip into the strip and I plugged it into that strip. I'm not that bad. I don't have two power strips like plugged into each other, but I'm almost that bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the last thing, you guys. I'm a sucker for flowers. We all know that here. And this is a honeybee layering guide, which is really cool. This is like nice. This is really nice. This is like coated, and I'm just gonna store it right in here. But it's so cool. It came with a layering guide for the poppy, the wild flower, and the bellflower. And I just loved the variety. Here are the dies that you get. And I think this was like $20. Totally, to me, totally worth it for 3 different flower types with so many layers and dimension. And I am really loving like the bell plants, the bellflowers. I got a fairy stamp set or a flower stamp set from Scrappy Tales, and it had like these kind of bellflowers, and I've been in love ever since. Yeah, these are cool. Hollyhocks, yeah, they do. Remind me of hollyhocks. There's another one too. Oh, what is it called? I just saw it this week. I tried to make a mental note, but obviously that didn't go well. Yeah, there's another one too that it looks like. It reflects the heat back to your paper. So someone asked, let me go back up. Dun, da, da, da. What does the aluminum foil do? Do you put the heat gun on it? And Dawn answered, that was from Sherry, and Dawn answered, it reflects the heat back to your paper. Yeah. Yeah, and you don't, another thing is, you know, I know that a glass mat like I work on can handle the heat of a heat gun, but typically if you're embossing, you don't want to lay whatever you're embossing on your surface. It may be different with foil. I haven't tried the foil hack, but you typically don't want to lay it down flat and then just heat emboss and leave your paper flat because it builds up moisture underneath, and that can sometimes mess it up. Bye, Kendra. Have a great day at work. I'm done here. This is the last thing I had to share, so you won't miss much. Have a good day. I got to go to work too. Oh my goodness, it's been such a busy week at work. What's coming up on my channel? Well, I've got a No Dies, No Problem coming, everybody. I'm so excited about it. That's a series that I want to do all the time, but I have to have, like, you know, I've got to feel like it's a good idea. I got to feel like it's one that y'all want to see. So that's coming up. My goodness, I've got to use some of this stuff. Hopefully some of this will be coming up in a video. I've got 3 videos that I got to decide if I'm going to post them or delete them. And then certainly I'll be playing with some of these paper pads. Oh, this was also... MFT had a 40% off sale, y'all. And I normally, like, I have been so good until recently, obviously. But I have been eyeballing this set. I have already used it. And okay, to be completely honest, this is a stamp set that I used for the last video that I made on Mother's Day when I left completely disappointed, but it wasn't the stamp set's fault. It was my fault. This has been on my list for years. I don't know when this came out. I don't know what year this is from, but it's been out a couple of years and I wanted it forever. This is Sparkle Heart's best friend, Ruby. This is 100% how she stands, how she looks. I love it. I love this girl too. I love the dog and the cat. I love everything about it. Thank you for believing in me. We go together like unicorns and rainbows. You were created to be you. You're straight up magic. And you're a limited edition. MFT always has my favorite sentiments. Same thing with these. I got the dies for this and this. These were all 40% off. And then these folks. Fabulous. You're the man. The old man, but still the man. You're never too old for shenanigans. I'm always up to shenanigans, so that was perfect. I remember your birthday, and at our age, that's quite a feat. If things improve with age, you're approaching magnificent, and you've still got it. Old friends are the best friends. Think it's so good. So yeah, that was the other part. Okay, fine. Now that's everything I've bought over a couple of months, and I'm done. Maybe, hopefully, for a while. I've got all of this to play with and so much more. So, hope you guys enjoyed the haul. If you want to check any of this out, like the Miss Ink Jungle collection, this is all at Not Too Shabby. She also has a really good MFT section. And then the other stuff that I showed you guys today came from Kindred Stamps. I know Jamie used to carry Kindred, but I haven't seen her in her shop in a while. So that's all of my splurges, my goodness. And sorry if I am enabling y'all to do the same, but you know, at least I'm keeping it real. This is really what's been happening over the last couple of months. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'll show y'all a sneak peek because y'all are watching live and you're so sweet to hang out with me, and then I promise I'll let you go and I'll go to work. These are the cards I was really frustrated by, and I'll show you a video on them later, but whatever, they're done. I am so glad you caught me for the first live. I don't plan these. It's just whenever I can, or basically it's when I can. And IT, I'm so glad. You are so sweet. Thank you for all your encouraging messages that you send me and comments. I really am so glad you're here and a part of the community. I think you're in New Zealand. Maybe you're in Australia. I know you're on that side of the world, but I want to know that you're close to heart. All of you are. Dawn, Sala's over in Finland, I believe. And Carla, just everyone, I appreciate y'all so much. I love you guys. New Zealand, yep. I hope you have a really great day. It's the weekend. Yay! It's Friday, isn't it? Ooh, I can't wait. That means tomorrow I get a craft, and I'm excited about that. So you guys have a really good one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all get crafty, and TGIF. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.